Welcome back to Studio 5. Sometimes exercise and diet alone won't quite get your body where you want it to be. And Dr. Drake Vincent is here from Vincent Surgical Arts with options in body sculpting. Somewhat of a new term. The procedure's not new, but what really falls under the umbrella of body sculpting? What procedures?
Well, body sculpting comprises a lot of different things. And first, we talk about liposuction, which is a very common procedure, one of the most common procedures that we do in the office. Other procedures that we do are abdominoplasty, or the so-called tummy tuck. And another good procedure for sculpting the body is breast augmentation.
We're going to break each of these down. You've got some new developments in terms of procedures to inform people about, but really, why does someone turn to an option like body sculpting?
Well, body sculpting is a great procedure for patients that are still, they just can't get off the so-called love handle, or just certain areas of fat deposits that with all the exercise that you do, you still can't find those hard to get areas. And liposuction is a great procedure for patients that are still within 20% of their ideal body weight, but just can't get off that extra bit of weight.
Going from liposuction to tummy tuck, who would you encourage to consider a tummy tuck? Who is that a good?
Well, patients that have, mainly patients that have stretch marks above or below the belly button. Typically, I can remove those stretch marks with a tummy tuck. Patients that have good skin, it's going to contract well, maybe better patient for liposuction. So it really depends on how much stretching was involved during pregnancy, how much weight was gained during a time where patients had they were overweight, and the skin stretched. So to determine the difference, it really depends on the amount of skin that has been left over.
And the third procedure that we're going to discuss today under this umbrella of body sculpting is breast augmentation. Yeah, breast augmentation is probably one of the other most common procedures that we do in the office. And we now do what's called rapid recovery type of breast augmentations, where patients can get back to work within 3-4 days, have it done on a Friday, back to work on Monday. Still be a little bit sore, excuse me, but they can still go on with their lives without having to have long recoveries. So significantly speedier recovery than in past years.
And I think that's probably the biggest difference that we've made, not only just some of the technical components of plastic surgery or cosmetic surgery, but it's the recovery times have been shortened and the procedures have been refined and improved so that patients can back with their normal life.
Well, certainly each of these procedures need to be considered on a patient-by-patient basis, and if people have individual questions, you encourage them to give you a call.
Absolutely. They can call the office, vincentsurgicalarts.com. They can go to the website as well, and the number is 942-1111.
And a special discount if you schedule before July 1st.
We have a special going right now. If they schedule before July 1st, I'll give them 10% off of the total procedure charge.
All right. Drake, thank you so much for stopping in. We'll post that information for you on our website, studio5.ksl.com.